Welcome and good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. Morning. PRAHD is excited to have all of you here today to join us as we sign this agreement with the Carpenters Union. Now, more than ever, nonprofit organizations need to adapt to changing circumstances of the nonprofit sector. Increased competition, dwindling resources, and staunch change in the funding climate has necessitated innovation on behalf of nonprofits throughout Middlesex County and the state of New Jersey. PRAHD has responded to this call, and over the past couple of years has designed and implemented dynamic and creative strategies to overcome obstacles in order to achieve success. The collaboration between PRAHD and the New Jersey Carpenters Apprentice Training and Education Fund and the Northeast Regional Council of Carpenters is one of the agency's greatest collaborations. The opportunity to partner with the pre-apprenticeship training program will allow PRAHD to tap into the community in a new and exciting way. In the partnership, PRAHD will be able to gather individuals in the community in an effort to prepare them to enter apprenticeship program and ultimately to become future carpenters. Program participants are provided with free training in the evening, not to disturb their daily work schedules. Additionally, through the partnership, PRAHD endeavors to open this program to minorities and women for the carpentry trade. This is the first time the Carpenters Union have partnered with a nonprofit organization, and I'm excited to be working with them. The end result of this partnership will help people who have traditionally lacked the opportunity to acquire skills to lift themselves to higher paying careers. This will be the next generation that will be constructing buildings and homes and starting businesses in their respective areas. Today marks a steps forward, the future, and hopefully all of you can join us to discover what great things we have in store for the community and anyone in need. Thank you for coming. At this time, as always, it's a thrill and a privilege to introduce the Honorable Mayor Wilda Diaz.
Thank you, Bob. Good morning.
Good morning, Mayor.
What an exciting day here at the Puerto Rican Association, and we have a lot of people to thank for it. I want to thank, first of all, Yvonne Lopez. She's doing a fantastic job here at PRAHD, and you're starting to see the difference when someone really puts their heart to doing a good work for the right reasons for the community. I congratulate you, Yvonne. And my dear friend, I don't see him here, but someone that I have a great relationship with him. He's someone who really has been helping our community, also Kevin McCabe, and Mr. John Valentin of the Northeast Regional Council of the Carpenters. Thank you for being here and launching this exciting, I say, collaboration partnership that really is going to make a difference in our city. I do want to congratulate PRAHD for their growth and expansion during these past 2 years. You continually to offer daily services to our residents. You have offered assistance to Sandy victims in our area. I'll tell you, I always say that PRAHD really helped our community when we were affected by Superstorm Sandy. It was this agency that really, truly helped so many, and I mean thousands of residents in our community. As you can see, we have worked really hard to restore the waterfront, but we could have never gone to what we're doing now without the help of PRAHD. PRAHD really is an excellent agency providing social services in our community. They also have assisted in the housing, having that HUD certification. And this is a new pre-apprenticeship program, allows you to reach out to our working class, young adults, and those seeking an alternate route in, again, forwarding their careers. In 2008, when the nation experienced an economic plunge, it affected everyone, including our city, through housing foreclosures, unemployment, and while affecting our small businesses. Since that time, we've worked with several companies to inform our residents of employment opportunities, held countless social services and housing fairs, and most importantly, expanded our industrial area with new corporations occupying vacant space on State Street. These are the great things that are happening right now in Perth Amboy. We have met with many of the union representatives to bring jobs back to our city, to employ the residents of Perth Amboy who have the knowledge and skills to work for these corporations that will generate millions of dollars in revenue annually. I would like to thank the Northeast Regional Council of Carpenters for their partnership with PRAHD. And if you were going to choose an agency to do this, you chose the right great organization, nonprofit. And I can tell you that I hope that this is not just the beginning, that there's going to be a lot more coming. And please bring all the other trade unions, all your partners to come here to the agency. I also want to again thank Kevin McCabe. I can't say enough about him. And I'm looking forward to what this program will produce. Education and train men and women, many bilingual, who will have soon be proud of reaching their career goals within this industry. And again, I see the partnership that the many of the trade unions have done, even with our schools. And I can't say enough. If we are going to help and again help the economy, put people back to work, is with these type of partnerships that are so important to our communities. And again, Yvonne, you've done a fantastic job. To all on the board that are here, thank you for everything you do. And I do want to acknowledge also that we have our council people here, and the mayor can't do it by herself without having a great council. And Kenny Gonzalez is here, Councilwoman Lisa Natin and Councilman Fernando Rosario. Thank you for supporting all of us, one united group supporting PRAHD and our community. Again, thank you for everything that you do.
Thank you, Mayor. At this time, I'd like to invite John Ballantyne, Assistant Executive Secretary Treasurer, to the podium. John? Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning. On behalf of the Northeast Regional Council of Carpenters and Michael Capelli, our Executive Secretary Treasurer, and my friend Kevin McCabe, the President of the New Jersey Carpenters Contractors Trust of New York and New Jersey, we are absolutely thrilled to be here today. Kevin had put this together. We were trying to do outreach with community-based organizations. Kevin told me he knew the perfect one to partner with. He had assured me that it would be a great relationship and something that we could build on moving forward into the future. One of the things that we do recognize at the Northeast Regional Council of Carpenters, representing over 25,000 members within New York and New Jersey, that local people should make up local unions. And we truly believe in that. And we believe that to do so, that we need to reach out to people that are actually representing the local people, and to help them elevate themselves in being able to be put into training programs that could give them the opportunities, not just for a job, but for a long-lasting career moving forward throughout their entire life. That's what we're about as the Carpenters Union. This started out as us doing an initiative for what we call the Sisters in the Brotherhood, to encourage more women and minorities to get involved in the construction industry, and to be able to give them the opportunity to go through our training program during the night, not to disturb their usual workload or any type of employment they're in now, but so that they can elevate themselves during nights, evenings, and weekends to be able to further themselves in another career path. So as the Assistant Executive Secretary Treasurer, and on behalf of Michael Capelli, our Executive Secretary Treasurer, it gives me great pleasure to be here and to be able to sign this agreement with PRAHD, and also to be able to introduce Ridgely Hutchinson, our Director of the New Jersey Carpenters Apprenticeship Training and Educational Fund. Ridgely oversees and implements our apprenticeship and journeyman training programs at our New Jersey training centers, which are 2. He will provide the details about our highly anticipated pre-apprenticeship program between our Carpenters Contractors Trust, the Northeast Regional Council of Carpenters, and the Puerto Rican Association of Human Development. So please help me welcome Ridgely Hutchinson.
Good morning. Thank you all for coming out on this miserable day to witness the signing of our Memorandum of Understanding with our new friends at PRAHD. We are especially grateful to Yvonne for all she did to help us develop this new agreement and for all the hard work she did in bringing this together today. Let me begin with a brief explanation of the Memorandum of Understanding. The MOU enables individuals who show an interest in becoming a carpenter the opportunity to enter apprenticeship training program through a distinctive process called pre-apprenticeship. Pre-apprenticeship allows candidates to participate in a segment of our training program in the evenings while they decide if the carpentry trade is the right career choice for them. It has proven successful over the years because it allows the candidate to train with a minimum impact on their current lifestyle while they are mentored and guided through the program. And I know what success can look like. In my over 35 years in the Carpenters Union, I have seen how thousands of individuals have made lives for themselves and their families better through apprenticeship training. I have myself benefited from such training. If you don't mind, I'd like to share a personal story with you. It is, as you may anticipate, a story with a happy ending. As a child, I had a difficult time in school. I was full of unharnessed energy. I had trouble focusing. I got into trouble. I challenged authority, and the more I challenged authority, the more trouble I got into. On the day before my high school graduation, I broke my hand in a fight with my own brother. Needless to say, my parents, who incidentally were both college graduates, were very concerned. So I got a job in a lumber yard, and there I met a contractor who was a frequent customer who stood apart from all the other contractors in that he wore Oxford button-down collar shirts, his trucks were always immaculate, the name of his company was on the side of his truck in gold leaf paint, and fortunately for me, he saw something in me. And he encouraged me to come and work for him. And then he offered to guide me through the application process for the Carpenters Union Apprenticeship Training Program, much like we are offering through this MOU today. So it turned out to be a good fit. To begin with, I was able to focus my energy on the job at hand, while at the same time I was learning a trade. I was also able to receive constant positive reinforcement, not only from my mentors on the job, but also in being able to stand back and look at what I built with my own two hands. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is real positive reinforcement. And to this day, those carpenters that were my mentors on the job remain as my friends and colleagues. So I share this personal story with you today not because I expect any applicants from PRAHD to be troubled and directionless as I once was, but actually instead because I want to emphasize how the apprenticeship training program can be just as rewarding a career choice for individuals who may not plan to go to college. So, the Northeast Regional Council of Carpenters Apprenticeship Training Program is very excited about this new alliance with PRAHD. Not only because it will benefit the community and the applicants, but it will also benefit the future of our organization, which is a future that's dependent upon women and men who are dedicated to becoming professional and qualified carpenters. So again, I thank you for coming out today. We look forward to a lasting relationship of building good-paying careers for the men and women of Perth Amboy. Thank you. Now, it gives me great pleasure to introduce someone who has recently completed our training program and has been very successful. She has not only become a journeyperson carpenter, but she has also moved on to become one of the instructors on our staff at the training center. So with that, I'd like to ask Anna Soto to come up and say a few words.
Well, I'm the carpenter. My name is Ana Soto. I come from Venezuela. I'm a chemistry technician back there. But I still I was looking for something inside me, it make me different. So I came here, but I was more interested in graphic designer. So I started looking for, how to study, how to start. And I have a friend, and she said, listen, you always wanted to do something different. And she showed me there was a kind of a program, the training for trades, and why you don't try over there. So I went there, and then I started getting excited to be part of the union. I don't have a history here because I come from another country. So I see some kind of opportunity to make my own history here. So other than I'm handy with my hands, and they introduced me to the union carpenters. I get into the apprentice program, and then I realized it's very professional, and my skills growing and growing. I met a lot of people. I get very well educated over there about construction, and so that kept me going. And other than I feel proud every time like he said, you see what you was part of that, and it's still there. Like you see the stadium, that's my stadium. Because I was there. You can touch, it's my DNA over there. Somehow. And the bridges, and then, really, in the beginning, I don't want to make it long because I'm getting nervous. So I was a little concerned about being a woman in the trade. So what I'm telling you as a personal experience, I always find everybody very supportive now and still. So as a woman, I will recommend any woman, if they want to do something different, be proud, this is the trade for me, and I will recommend it. One more thing, when I met somebody, and they say, what do you do? And I say, I'm a carpenter. So they put a face of surprise. So they say, oh, maybe are you able to do this? And I say, I'm a union carpenter. So that's a surprise and respect. I love that. So that's my story. Thank you.
Anna, you were so inspiring. You're lovely. God bless you. And we at PRAHD wish you continued success at the Carpenters Union. Well, good morning. It's almost afternoon to everyone. Thank you all for being here. I can't even begin to tell you how appreciative we are, John and Christine, at the Puerto Rican Association for Human Development. Today's a great day, and today is the beginning of a strong collaboration between the New York, New Jersey Carpenters Union and PRAHD, and for the future of the residents, not only of Per Diem, but this is a statewide program, and I want everyone to understand that this program, we're going to flush this out all throughout the state of New Jersey. This week alone, after making announcements to the media and on social media, email blasts, I have about 89 voicemail messages, and I'm inundated with emails from interested parties who want to come in and partner with PRAHD and the Carpenters on this program. And I'm just so excited. I can't wait to come to work tomorrow so that I can start to return these phone calls. I'm so excited. There's many thank yous that I want to put out to also. Obviously, to Mike Capelli and John, thank you so very much. Christine, you've been amazing during this process. And Richly, what can I say? You're the best. You're so wonderful to work with. Kevin McCabe is not with us today. If it were not for Kevin, I don't think we would be here today. Kevin facilitated, this agreement. He believes in PRAHD. He understands the work we do here. He knows how transparent PRAHD is. And I was saying to John this morning, you can go to sleep at night and never worry about PRAHD and this partnership. And that I commit to you. I do, yes, that's. I want to say thank you to our council men and women who are here today. They were all mentioned this morning. Thank you for supporting PRAHD. Assemblyman Coughlin is here. Thank you so very much. I'm not sure if Freeholder Director Ron Rios is here, Senator Vitale. They were invited and did RSVP. Our board of directors, I really would love for our board to stand. I want you to be applauded because without the board of directors, I couldn't sign this agreement. Judge Rodriguez, Rob Dorsal, Mercy Martinez, Carol George White, Vanessa Mendez, Nestor Sabaton, and Ana Maria Vasquez, if you're here. Thank you to my board because I cannot sign an agreement without their consent. So thank you so very, very much. A couple of things. So anyone here today who's interested in applying to the pre-apprenticeship program, we do have staff members at hand that will be taking applications. I do, Sandra May, where's Sandra? Sandra May and Samari Rivera. Samari are the two co-managers of the program. I want to thank both of you so very much for all that you do. You know, Mayor, you say thank you to me, but it's really, it's the staff. You know, without a great staff, I can't get this work done, so thank you. Thank you so very much. I think we're at the conclusion of our program. We are going to be signing the official MOU. We're so excited. Christine bought these beautiful pens, right? These wonderful pens. I will please everyone, I'm encouraging everyone, please network this program. You know, post it on your website. If you have social media, post it on social media. Please follow PRAHD also on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. We're going to be promoting our progress through social media, email blasts. We're going to be doing heavy marketing on this. And again, this is going to be statewide, and we're not going to disappoint you, John or Christine. I commit to that, okay? So we're going to sign the MOU. You're welcome to stay for coffee and cookies and a little networking. And thank you, everyone, for coming out. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, one more thing. I would be so remiss. We do have strategic partners in place that we've talked to. And this is just the beginning. I want to acknowledge them because they are here. So Dr. Sonovia Cruz, Robles, excuse me, with the Perth Amboy Adult Center, and Felix Velez is here. We have 360 staffing, Carlos Sanchez and Juan Carlos Lopez, I believe, is here. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. And also Victor Terreros. Where's Victor? So Victor and Linda from the Community Work Experience Program for Middlesex County College. Please raise your hands. It'd be wonderful. These are strategic partners that we have talked to. It's just the beginning. I anticipate we're going to have many, many more. Thank you all so very much. So, John, let's get to business, right? Thank you.